Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Now Paul with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. He engulfed them that time. Gets it in the right corner. To Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. It's been all Rockets. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To P.J. Tucker. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Rockets ball. Austin Rivers to Fareed. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Rivers into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Deep right corner. Michael Green, able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Fareed to Rivers. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lou Williams. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. The pass set it all up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right. Hey, you know this is Bucky.
Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Houston takes over.
I got ball.
Harden to Fareed. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And counted at the rim.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Harden. Screen coming. Harden to Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams. Scores from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Paul to Capella. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
On the drive, it's Harden, but a shot no good. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Substitution being made in this one. Temple guarded by CP3. Down the lane to lay it in.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Paul across the timeline. His team up by 7. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Chris Paul at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. To Williams. Lou Williams. Now 4 for 9.
Old school equals high percentage.
Paul into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Harden to Paul. Here comes the screen. Kenneth Faried powers it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Harden to Faried. And look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a big finish.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Paul. To Harden. Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
To Williams. 4-3. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. It seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Timeout called here by the Clippers. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. To Williams. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. It'll stay Clipper basketball. To Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Williams. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Second and 3, got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets made it official with today's emotional win. They'll be the ones representing the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. They'll also be the ones celebrating in the locker room for a long time tonight. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
James Harden gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.